Welcome to this video that I kind of don't want to make. So, I saw Gophers, that he made a video on how he had a unscripted rant about how the Fallout 4 Creation Club went live. And I thought, well, since I also made a point about that a couple months ago when it was announced, how I made multiple points saying, just please stay calm, let's just all take a look at this before we condemn it to hell. Let's take a look at it and see why I am apparently horribly wrong. So I'm just going to read through this article and see why it went so horribly wrong. Now there's even more to see, more to do, and more ways to survive in Fallout 4. Creation Club is now in PC beta and goes live on PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC tomorrow, with a collection of new official content including Hellfire power armor, prototype Gauss rifle and Chinese stealth armor. Alright, so I watched the very opening of Gopher's video. Apparently this thing is live. Let's see if I can find it very quickly. Alright, I did not immediately see it. I don't know, maybe I have some settings wrong, or maybe, I don't know. But definitely the Chinese stealth armor, I've seen that. And those are your big names? Those are the big things you name when this thing goes live? This thing that kind of got it. The idea of it was, let's make people who are not in our studios make DLC for us. That we will then thoroughly test and make sure that everything works correctly, so that we now have a ton more DLC that we can choose from that's actually quality content. And the things you promote it with are Hellfire power armor, great, an armor set, that's nice, we have those on the Nexus, a prototype Gauss rifle, a weapon, ditto, and Chinese stealth armor, once again, fucking ditto. Like, you can even space out in a special suit inspired by Prey. Good god, this, oh god. It's the same fucking thing they did when Steam paid mods came out. Then you could be, what's it? Golden Freeman. And now you can be the guy from Prey. Oh, fuck. Alright. I gallop through the wasteland and get in the D Cup inspired horse armor. Yeah, hilarious. I mean, it's funny, but in this it becomes more sad. Alright, let's read through this and then. Featuring new items, abilities and gameplay created by Bethesda Game Studios and outside development partners, including the best community creators. Creation Club content is fully compatible, curated and compatible with the main game, official add-ons and achievements. Nice. But once again, this should be DLC, this should be big, this should be quest lines. I don't know what kind of quest lines, just something. I mean, there is a follower mod that adds a cartographer. That was a great mod. If you pump out maybe 4 of those things, then you would show that, hey, some big good things can come out of this. Not fucking armor. Currently available for Fallout 4 Creation Club will be coming to Skyrim Special Edition next month. Oh joy. Yeah, because maybe they have some big stuff for that. I doubt it. I mean, I have read 1.5 paragraph and I'm already horribly disappointed. All Creation Club content works on PS4, Xbox One and PC, and of course mods will remain free and a free and open system where anyone can create and share in the way they'd like. Alright, that is awesome, that is a good thing, that they do not want to target the modding community in any way. The problem is, you are now competing with the modding community because your content is too similar what the modding community brings out. And this wouldn't be a problem if the content you came out with was way bigger. Because then we have the modding community for free mods of good quality most of the time, and we have the creation club for very big, basically mods. Just the huge stuff, but you have to pay some money for it. That would be fair. Now, people would be okay with that. But this, no, people will not be okay with this because it's... Alright, no, people might be okay with this because it doesn't hurt them. But, good God, Bethesda, this is not going to... okay. Let's read through it and then jump to conclusions. Again, to celebrate the launch of Creation Club, Bethesda is offering all players 1,000 credits to apply to Creation Club content. Additional credits available on PSN, Xbox Live and Steam. Your credits will be transferable and can be used in both Fallout 4 and Skyrim Special Edition on the same platform, Xbox Live and Steam. PSN does not support transferable credits between both games because the PlayStation is owned by a bunch of idiots. Yeah, that's... I mean, it's a nice gesture. And that's the best thing I can say about it. Whereas what's currently available for Fallout 4, and with more content coming soon through the upcoming months. Chinese stealth armor, worn by both the Crimson Dragoon troops and Black Ghost counter insurgency squads during the Great War. Chinese stealth armor relies on light modulation technology to render its wearer virtually invisible. Creation obtained through quest. Alright, so it's basically a suit with the with a what's it called? A stealth boy built into it, probably like the way that it is implemented in the power armor thing. But you know, obtained through quests, so maybe I'll have to look up how good those quests are. That might be interesting. I mean, it's not eye-catching, and that quest should be way more of the focal point, because now I'm really doubting that it's any real quest, but okay, fine, maybe. Modular military backpack. Make this backpack yours with over 30 add-on pieces, patches and colors, featuring increased carry weight and multiple bonuses. For survival, even harshest... survival bonuses for surviving even harshest wasteland conditions. Creation deposited into your inventory and available via armor workbench. It's not just that you have to find it in Sanctuary, the first place you start the game and will always be able to return to immediately. No, they just add it to your inventory. Explain to me how this is different than a mod. I mean, it has a lot of options, but if I wanted a backpack that really suited my character, I would just go out there and find a backpack that really suited my character. Morgan spacesuit, Prey. From deep space to the glowing sea, this spacesuit, once worn by TranStar Industries Morgan U, will help you turn from prey to predator. Deposit it in your inventory. Great. So you recreate that armor you already made and just give it to players if they buy this. That is buying power in a single player game. This is coming dangerously close to actual garbage. Pip-Boy Paint Job. Onyx. This black paint job is ideal for any vault dweller who prefers stealth, sleekness and subtlety. This literally is on the Nexus. 1,000 different ways on how we can make the Pip-Boy look is on the Nexus. There is literally no reason to ever buy this. Even on PlayStation, where you can't... No, wait. No, on PlayStation there is a reason for this, because Sony is fucking stupid. But this is literally just a texture change. Alright, so... Another swamp camo. With this molded yellow, brown and green, the swamp camo Pip-Boy paint job is perfect for those with orthodox looks for blood-bug infested terrain. And chrome. This might be it might be a stupid and easy to recreate paint job. It might probably be unique. Black, maybe some details are different. Chrome? This thing will be on the Nexus already. Power armed paint job black. Black is the Commonwealth Knight and just as intimidating. This custom power armor paint job is well suited for any combat situation. Well done. You turned grey into black. I'm doing a lot of sighing at the moment. So far it seems to be the only appropriate reaction to this. The homemade shotgun. Crafted using pipes, springs and a healthy dose of psychotic self-reliance, this fully modded shotgun is perfect for a quick and violent solution to just about anything. Creation deposited in your inventory will appear in the world and at vendors. Oh, Christ. You made a new model. I mean, you made that for these free too, but congratulations. You created a new model and you added it to the level list, as well as just dumping it into the player's inventory. This one, yeah, craftable. But this one, you know how easy it is to add stuff to the inventory, to make it appear in the world and at vendors? You want to know how bloody easy it is? I did it. I don't mod, but I managed to mod the game so that it just mods the things that you can find a very long barrel for the sniper rifle on gunners. That's the type of mod I have made. Anyone can do this. Anyone. Prototype gopher rifle. World would definitely affect before the Great War. The prototype gopher rifle uses electromagnetic induction to shoot projectiles at tremendous speed. It is in essence, a sniper's best friend. Creation obtained for quest. I don't think there's a quest for it. I still barely see a reason to use it, but at least there's a quest. The Modern Furniture Workshop Pack. If you have a workshop, a contemporary look with over 40 modern furniture and decorative pieces. I'm fairly sure this is... I don't have this mod. Well, I might have used a mod that already has this. There are tons of mods that have this, because people like to build modern looking stuff, and not completely bombed out stuff. There is no reason to buy this. Hellfire Power Armor. big, beautiful, and utterly terrifying. The ultra protective helmet firepower armor is the perfect way to bring the fight to the enemy and end it quickly. I mean, it's obtained through quest at least, and I mean, it looks good. I can't say anything against that. This one picture that I have, it looks good, but these are your big showpieces that this is a good system, a system we want to have and want to spend money on. And the power horse armor. Gallop your way through the wastelands in this stylish, sturdy, and heavily modified, handcrafted power horse armor. Here they are. And it's also at least obtained through quest, but I mean, this is a joke, of course, of the horse armor DLC in Oblivion. But it's literally the same thing you're doing right now. Then you were giving us armor we could have got on other places and sold them to us. And now you're giving us armor that we can get in other places and selling it to us. The only thing of these that I don't immediately see popping up on the Nexus is the prey suit, because that's not allowed. That's stealing content. All the other stuff, they can't legally protect it. They can't say, no, you cannot make a black armor. You can't make a black paint for power armor. You know what? Let's check. Let's check the Fallout 4 Nexus and search for, what is it? Categories, armor, and black. Let's see what we can find. Well, you look at that. It's blackish armor. Let's take a look. Paint job. Let's see if we can find some well, there was not apparently very much just plain black yet. So I guess you found a gap in the market. Nobody is going to spend money on this. If people want this, they can. If I really wanted this, if I suddenly definitely wanted black power armor, I would load up the models myself and turn them black. I don't yet know how to do it, but I know it's not that hard. Just... You know what annoys me most about this? It's not just that it's completely stupid and it's just that nobody should give a fuck about this because it's... Oh Christ, it's useless. There's nothing in this that anyone should be willing to spend money on. The worst thing is, I'm trying to defend this fucking thing. I was a fan of the idea of the fucking Creation Club. You know why? Because the idea of it, the thing they marketed as, in that, you know, fucking 2-minute long video, that could have been awesome. The Creation Club could have been fucking amazing, but it wasn't because they did this. Oh, Christ. The Creation Club could have been a separate thing. It could have been the thing next to the Nexus mods, where instead of just a normal, where instead of you get mods, you get DLC made from all over the world by very talented people. Just the place where you get to get some high quality content, a lot of options in it. Just if you want some high quality content to play and you think you have played pretty much everything in Skyrim, you can go to the Creation Club and buy some great content. And, I mean, of course the Nexus also has a lot of great content, but this would have been the place to go. It would have been also been created on the Nexus all the time, of course. But this would have been the place of, well, I have some money to spend and I want to play Skyrim some more. So let's just buy a small DLC made by some people in, I don't know, Australia, about a spider infestation in, I don't know, Fall Creek. Spiders are invading Fall Creek, and there is now a nice quest where you can try to defeat this huge nest of spiders and find a way to destroy this nest so they stop coming all the time. A place full of that type of stuff, that could have been great. No, that would have been great. And that would have been, could have perfectly lived next to the Nexus, and people, you know, people would or at least should be very happy with that. This, it technically isn't paid for mods. This is technically official DLC, and it works probably a lot better than the normal mods. In any practical sense, this is paid mods. You know, when I said months ago, stay calm, see what this is, maybe, and try to see the good in it, and if you then don't like it, then you can take to complaining about it to Bethesda. Yeah, this is the point where you complain about it to Bethesda. This is fucking garbage. Bethesda, fix this, because this is garbage. Bethesda, you better give people out. You've better give some people, some mod reviewers, the people who were used to just highlighting a lot of mods. You now give them all of this stuff for free so they can try it out. And then they can say that, no, when they say that there's a quest to, when you get it in a quest, then there is a lot to it. You can actually really, when it says obtain through quest, it's a big quest with a lot of unique NPCs, going through new places, finding new enemies, you know, all type of interesting stuff. If that's the case, then yeah, maybe you've shown it. You still don't know how to fucking market, but you know it. You know, you have shown that you can actually produce the things people would be interested in. If that is not the case, then this system can go into the fucking dumpster fire it belongs in, because fucking hell, this is shit. Prove to me, Bethesda. I used to be a defender of this system. I used to be a huge fan of the idea of this system. Now prove to me that you are. This has been Phoenix saying, fix this, Bethesda, for crying out loud.